He was originally in the starting lineup as the right back. And we are now underway. New York City in the light blue and white shorts. Cincinnati in their royal blue. And through the smoke at TQL Stadium.
I'm okay with that as long as you're protecting your goal.
Now over the top, a pass trying to pick out Brenner. Brenner right in front, and he scores. 4 minutes in, and a long ball over the top beats Maxime Chanot, and Brenner has put Cincinnati in front. Just the 5th goal FC Cincinnati has scored in now 5 and part of a 6th match against New York City. Medina. Top of the box, drops in the 18. Guri sends it right back in. Keaton Parks, and there it is. Keaton Parks with the equalizing goal on the service from Guri, and it is 1-1.
Well, he's got it in his locker, Keaton Parks. And he just needs to pull it out more often. Unmarked, but the cross from Goody is just saucy. What a finish that is from Keaton Parks. Attacks the ball, no one's marking him, but whoever's in front of him, it looks like Castillo, he gets over the top and powers it with accuracy into the bottom corner. And this time, Titon can do absolutely nothing. That little punch right there skips the ball away from the keeper. But look at that delivery again from Gudmundur Thorarinsson. What a finish from Keaton Parks.
Dribbles across through, finding Tati Castellanos. Tati back to the defender Cameron. Still foot on the ball. Now to Andres Jason. And it's a penalty.
That is 110% a foul. Frustration, it looked like to me, from Jeff Cameron. The only issue I've got here is Castellanos holds Cameron off. He's got his hand up and he's holding the jersey. But I think Cameron just takes a swipe, right? Wait until the ball goes there. That's a penalty. There's no excuses about it. But is Castellanos holding the ball? No, he's not. That's a penalty. Well done, Castellanos. He just baited in Jeff Cameron, lost his temper, was already sitting on a yellow card. Silly challenge to make.
So Tati Castellanos will set up for the penalty kick. This is the first penalty kick allowed by FC Cincinnati all season. They converted one by Brenner in their first game back on April 17th. They have not been involved in a penalty since. Tati Castellanos has converted 2 of 3, steps into this, make it 3 of 4, and New York City goes in front 2-1. Tati Castellanos with his 12th goal of the season.
Well, you just wouldn't want anybody else stepping up to take this penalty kick. He's full of confidence. He just won the PK, and look at that. Great composure right down the heart of that Cincinnati goal with an absolute thunderbolt. Titon can do nothing unless he gambles to stay up straight. He's got no chance of saving that. It's a brilliant penalty by a man who's on absolute fire right now.
Bariel steps in to knock it away from Tajuri Shradi. Again, throw in for City. Andres Jason to Tajuri Shradi. Bariel there once again into Andres Jason. And Bariel. Chanot in his face. And if Ted Uncle's going to the pocket, this is going to be a red card on Alvaro Bariel, his 2nd yellow of the night. Nick Haglund trying to argue. Tati Castellanos trying to calm down Bariel. Jason left in a heap, and Alvaro Bariel is sent off.
Well, you could tell it was coming from Cincinnati. I mean, complete lack of discipline here. It's crazy, really. The players are letting their fans and their club down. Lack of discipline in a big game against a club that you know are a bit vulnerable defensively. Let's have a look at the foul again. Here's a look at Barreal. He goes and makes the challenge, but what happens afterwards? There's the frustration. Okay, you can get away with that, but then it's what happens next, and Jason goes down. Here it comes. Jason gets the ball, he follows through. I mean, that could even be a straight red.
Well, and initially Ted Unkel was reaching up to his pocket for the yellow. He never produced the yellow. All he did was go to the back and show the red.
Yeah.
He's already made 5, though. His last one was the Tony Rocha sub.
All right, all right.
But I get where you're coming from.
That's a foul. And another red. Wow, this game has just lost control.
And Isaac Atanga going crazy and shoving into Alexander Collins. Hagelin, I think Hagelin is looking at Alexander Collins and says, I don't know that Isaac Atanga wants to get messed up with him.
New York have got to get control, though. I mean, Cincinnati allow them to lose their composure and lose their discipline. New York have got to keep their players back, out of the trouble, away from all the hassle here. Let Cincinnati make these errors for the referee to produce red cards. Tanga not happy, lost his temper multiple times. It's an awful challenge. Awful. That's a leg-breaking challenge right there. If Maxi steps as the slide goes down, he breaks his leg. Luckily, his leg's off the ground, and he's okay. But that is a ridiculous challenge there, and absolutely deserving of a red card.
And Ted Unkel went directly to the back pocket, produced the red, and now it's 9 men for Cincinnati.
Full time.
That's it.
Wow.
You know what? Why not? The way things are going. And New York City gets their first road win since May 29th in Los Angeles. And it's a win they needed.